Good afternoon, everyone. It looks like the ads are done, and we can continue our honor run playthrough. Hey, how's it going, Sid? Hope all's well. Hey, Wolf Fuzzies. How you doing? Alright, so I see there's a vendor over there that I don't think I've spoken with.
Onward.
And then also, on top of that,
Not sure I want to look up.
I did some thinking in the day that I wasn't doing my honor mode playthrough and playing with Al and him. And,
If you have coin, then show it.
I think I should probably go talk with, what's her name? Isabella? Whoever at Last Light Inn now. Because, I've done all but that, the Moonrise Towers, and the Gauntlet of Shar, to my knowledge. And that seems like the thing that I should probably do next. So what do we have? Just some garbage +1 stuff? Okay, this is different. When the wielder attacks with advantage, the attack inflicts bleeding. I vaguely recall an item earlier on in the game making it so that you have... What was it? That you have advantage if you attack somebody that is bleeding? So once you... Yeah, that's kind of neat. +1 bonus to spell save DC. +1 bonus to initiative rolls. Oh boy. Gale, what do you have as a helmet? You don't have one. I really wish I knew if the plus to DC bonuses on gear stacked. I'm gonna Google that real quick. That's like a rules thing, not a spoiler thing. Alright, okay, sweet, they do. Then there is no reason not to get this. We take that instantly. While raging, the wearer generates 2 turns of wrath. What does wrath do again? +1 bonus to damage with melee weapons forever. Ooh. That's neat. Sentinel shield. +3 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception checks. Yes. We want that. Gloves of the Duelist. While only holding 1 weapon in your main hand and nothing in your free hand. I feel like wearing a shield is just generally better. Though, are you allowed to wear a shield? While spell or sword singing, or what, the sword singer, spell singer, new wizard archetype thing? If you're not allowed to wear a shield with that, then this could be pretty good. They can have a severed arm in return. There we go.
Get moving.
And with that... Oh, my inventory was fucked. Alright, let's see here. This shield can go on somebody, and the helmet. This goes on Gale.
You have my attention.
There is work to do.
And the shield... I think I'll just toss on myself. Extra initiative and advantage on perception checks. I'll take that over the +1 to saving throws. Who wants the +1 to saving throws?
Waiting. I crave blood.
Gale wants the +1 to saving throws.
I wonder.
One with the weave.
Cool.
Where do you hail?
I was a farrier in Desarin Valley.
There is another vendor over here, it looks like.
The absolute calls us all to her design. Your family.
And this was funny when it was just goblins branding arses, but you lot mean business, eh?
Oh! Oh, these are the people that were in the goblin...
A new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
New face. We met before at the goblin camp.
Of course. Just before some godless lunatic purged the place of every innocent soul. Neither of us saw what happened.
Speak for yourself, I had a pretty good view of the slaughter. Let's trade. Okay, this might actually be worth buying. A level 4 spell slot. Those are pretty damn nice. Lots of scrolls. Oh, this is kind of neat for if you're a Dragonborn. Hi, Kyo. How's it going? The Never Misser. As magic missile as a spell. I get it. Stressful day? Sorry to hear that. I hope your day gets better. Ooh, marksmanship hat is pretty nice for any sort of archer or throne build. I'm not really using any of those, though. Eternal Devotion. Oh, that's also neat. I'm hoping you get to relax after 5. Plate armor +1. Ooh. 19 armor class. I think that's the highest, like, flat AC I've seen so far. Oh. Sharpened snare. Huh. Interesting. I don't like this one as much because it's 14, not 15 armor class or 16 armor class. Like the Yuan Ti armor is. But it still gives full dex modifier to armor class, so that's not terrible. And then sharpened snare could also be really cool. Oh, yikes. Hope they are doing better. What happened, if you don't mind saying? Was worried it was something with his lung? Ooh. Glad it wasn't. That's still very spooky, though. I think I've got everything I want from these people.
Where do you
Speak for yourself, I had a pretty good view of the
Better
slaughter.
to keep that quiet, unless you want another look from the receiving end. Look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together, and quite a fool who draw their ire. Hmm?
You almost sound concerned for my safety?
More concerned that your business might be bad for my business. So don't go kicking the hive while there's still some honey to be had.
Why did they drink the elixir of greater... or the greater elixir of arcane cultivation? What? What?
sister?
They're a level 6 ranger. They don't even have level 4 spell slots.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She used them to set me free.
Then you had cardiac rehab and it kicked your butt.
Many hearts.
Alright, I am going to head back to Last Light Inn.
He better be, or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Everybody is appropriately buffed.
Me oh my oh me.
Last Light's best bargains right here.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Alright, where's this Isabella person again? Ah, they're over there. Okay. Sorry, Isabel. Did not mean to butcher their name.
Me oh my oh me.
Hey, D-Man. How's it going? Hope all's well.
I didn't realize I had an audience. And a Sharon one, at that.
Isabel. The same name as Ketheric Thorne's daughter. The one whose sarcophagus you found empty in the family mausoleum.
Let's not let an ancient squabble interfere with the task at hand. Isabel Thorne?
Her breath catches. You notice a barely perceptible shudder run through her body.
An unfortunate coincidence. I hope never to meet the wicked man who hemorrhaged shadows over this peaceful village. I've heard you might be the person to stop him. A true soul. With a soul. Imagine.
Man, part of me really wants to say bad stuff to her, but I feel like that's gonna royally fuck shit up. So I'm just not going to.
I suppose that would be wise. We have a common enemy after all. Ketheric Thorne. You'll be needing the protection spell, I presume.
I'm already protected. My lady shields me from the curse.
For now, perhaps. But Shah can be fickle, and her love can prove fleeting. Do not turn your back on an advantage you may need, even a Selûnite one. If nothing else, it can aid any companions who travel with you. Somehow I doubt Shah's largesse was extended to them.
I've been tainted.
Bursts from the wound on your hand. You see yourself kneeling in a dark hall surrounded by initiates. A female voice preaches against Selûne and all she stands for. You nod, rapt.
Well, if the Moon Maiden didn't strike me dead for blessing you, she must rather approve of this little alliance. This will block the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, allowing you to traverse the darkness outside. Should Shah's own protection falter, that is. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists...
That sounds like a headache.
Even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out. Curious. Surely the Night Singer could have shielded all her followers and made this place her domain long ago. Yet she only acts now, and aids you alone. I wonder why.
The Dark Lady's works aren't for me to question.
Mustn't question the Great Shadow Mother, must we? I'll stop needling you, though. You have more important things to do, after all.
I do, though I already have a moon lantern.
Well, if I'd realized, I'd have spared the theatrics. In that case, you should be able to navigate a path straight to your target. That's good. Very good. I wish you luck. The very best of it.
Anything else I should know before heading off?
Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Well, that's unexpected.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
Heard up, yeah.
Blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
What are you?
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick, alive.
Your pretender god holds no sway here, true soul. I kind of want to see what he wants with her, but I also want to... Because I'm curious on lore. What does he want with her?
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
We're going to need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
There is no meat on those bony bird wings. Well then. Tell me those were harpers that went down.
Keep fighting. Time to strike.
I like how it shows everybody as having been surprised, but like...
Need to act fast.
I feel like I got two separate... inspirations here, but I only saw the one. There are a lot of enemies here. Ah, damn. Hey, how's it going, Kuro? Hope all's well.
Set me free.
I'm going to try and be safe here. Isabel, you're friendly. Why did you end up with radiating orbs? Whatever.
I am death. I will not know failure.
Won't you help me? Set me free. Set me free.
Ready.
Alright. Astarion. You do your thing. Are these things able to be blinded? Yes.
A better position.
Pocket sand.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
You know what? I'll make sure he's blinded.
Let's end this. Got to press on.
Battle of wits.
Shit. I really don't know what to do here with Gale. guess we just do some damage. Like, I have him set up for a lot of AoE stuff, but I feel like that's just gonna cause issues and make people angry. Still very drained, but you'll try and chat? I appreciate it. Even if you're just lurking, I appreciate it.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Go, Jaheira, go! Okay, she cast Mage Armor, so she still has Sanctuary on. Harper Boar? I do not really care about a Harper.
Your penance will be paid now.
Do you mind not doing that? You stupid fuck. Okay, it's just a Harper. I don't care then.
I will ascend.
Me, oh my, oh my, oh me. My faith will protect me.
There's blood in the air.
R.I.P. That winged horror.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
And then can I Vicious Mockery this one?
Just there. The hags.
I attempted.
Won't you help
Can't
me?
give up.
Set me free.
You know what? You know what? I think it's time. Yeah, I'll set it there. Aw, really? 1 HP, huh?
A rough tempest I will raise. Step by step.
This is fine. That feel when I miss. Ooh, that was some nice damage. That's a Harper. I don't care. Yeah, I'll make sure that one's gone.
I will ascend. My path be true.
How do you... Oh, you just don't have enough movement at all here. Okay. In that case, we Misty Step down. Seriously? Not enough movement anywhere, huh? That's fine, I guess. I guess we're using Gandrel's ambition here.
I'm ready.
I'll take the 1 HP damage here. Really? I broke concentration? Whatever. And then I crit miss too. God damn, yo.
With finesse.
Swords meet sorcery.
Okay, that's a Harper, so I don't care too much. Okay, that was not necessary. Get the winged horror. Cool. Really, you're dashing up there. What a pain. After I moved everyone back down.
Victory awaits.
There we are. Before I do this,
To focus.
there is
Got to move.
fire over here that is going to cause problems for me. So... we create some water. How big can it get? Oh, that's big. It just needs to be this big, though.
Swift and lethal.
Blazel, please.
Let's have some
99% chance.
There's an elusive parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketherick will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew.
Why? Why does it have to be Lae'zel talking to her?
Everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
I wish it would always use party lead. Marcus told me Ketherick wanted you captured, not killed. Why?
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to.
Once I take Ketherick's head, you'll be safe
No
again.
mercy. For Ketherick will have none on you. End this.
No one but us.
Alright. No, fucking go up the stairs. I hate the camera so much. If I have one complaint about this game, it is the jank camera.
A tragedy. Worse than that. A crime.
Let's just go already. That's why we should leave.
Can you stop walking around so that I can steal?
Have to keep low.
Shifting Corpus Ring. Invisibility and Blur. Plus one Great Club and a Mind Flare Parasite. It was... Shifting Corpus Ring. Before they notice that I stole something.
This way.
Yeah, you better. There's more where that came from. Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
Even if she did, it doesn't matter. Mole needs us. I know, but we need a plan.
No harm in a little conversation.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too,
It's worse than you know. I have reason to believe that Isabel is Ketherick's daughter.
Do you? Well, let us not leave you in suspense then. You are right. She is.
You already knew? Why didn't you tell me? More than that, she was dead. Something brought her back.
Something malign? Huh. Or some blessing of Seluna, perhaps. I do not know what restored Isabel's life to her. but I can see what she is doing with it. If she wished to see us drowned in darkness, Isabel needn't have lifted a finger. Instead, she holds out her hand. I choose to take it. I choose to trust. And not just because I have no other choice.
Alright then, trust it is.
Then you're a stronger soul than I. I, at least, have had time to prepare that, high-minded little speech. Still, if your faith ever wavers, when I find myself needing a reminder of just who Isabel Thorm is, I simply step outside and look up. She'll extend that protection to you too if you see her. You've shown me how well you can sniff out secrets. I'd like to see you turn that nose upon Ketherick Thorm.
I don't know, guys.
It's fine. Jahira won't even notice we're gone.
Even if she did, it doesn't matter. Mole needs us. I know, but we need
Alright, and then we can talk with her again. See if she has anything new to say.
I'm with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers.
I found the empty sarcophagus of an Isabel Thorm, Ketherick's daughter.
Her breath catches. You notice a barely perceptible shudder run through her body.
An unfortunate coincidence. I hope never
Alright.
to meet the wicked man who hemorrhaged shadows over this peaceful village.
Still have a few questions. Curse seems incredibly powerful. What more can you tell me about it?
It belongs to Shah. All the more surprising you're interested in lifting it. According to the Harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketherick, the one who tried to have me kidnapped. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough.
How did you come to this place?
Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it to rights. At any cost.
I don't know much about you. Care to fill in the blanks?
I could say the same. But perhaps we should save the trivia till we're on the other side of this thing. Promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life stories.
Oh, wait, hold up. She's a vendor?
Don't let Jahira catch you dawdling.
No, she just has 2 gold.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
Now let's see what the kids have to say about Mole being taken.
Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it. But how do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us. You've seen what's out there. We wouldn't stand a chance.
You stay put. I'll bring Mole home.
But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at her. She's a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
Alright. What happened to, what happened to our resident drunk? Where's, shit, what's his name? Roland?
First cultists nearly murder us, and now we have a traitor on the inside. Can't we trust anyone?
You can trust me.
I know. You've been there for us every step of the way. It's just all a bit much sometimes, you know?
Our victory over the Drider.
I'll celebrate when Ketherick's dead. Not before.
We're still alive, Bran. That's worth a cheer at the very least.
Better get to it.
Alright, so what all kind of spells did I expend here?
Correct me.
None really there. And a T3 there that I can just, restore. That is the wrong one. We want this one. There we go. Maybe I just go with the ice knife one.
I'll go this way.
So many of these necklaces are just so... eh. Have I really not explored down this area yet? I thought I cleared, like, all of the map up to Moonrise. What? Alright, well. Time to explore that area. We want to go down this way. And then across. I see. That's where Roland is. One shadow? Where is the other shadow blend, huh? I see. Where am I? Good job walking through the fire, dumbass. The pathing in this game sometimes.
Be quick. The witching hour.
I will ascend. My path be true.
God damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing!
What are you even doing here? You're supposed to be at last light. Does he have anything to trade? No, not really. You're supposed to be at last... what are you even doing here?
I was looking for Cal and Leah. What else? Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people.
Should I have left you to die? You were trying to help your family, you're too hard on yourself? Sure, I'll go with that.
Not hard enough. I failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
What a prick.
I must keep going.
Cool. Got our wooden chest.
You see an old boot, balanced upside down on a cobbler's knee as he taps the final nail into the new soul. Could new.
the
She
shadow
was a
vestiges say anything
healer,
interesting?
trying to aid the wounded in the battle against the Sharans. But there were so many. He sensed that this one was once a fisherman, taught by his father.
Two locked chests.
Touch me. Symbol.
Well, they won't be locked for long. The natural one. Aw, yeah.
What am I to do?
Oh? +1 stealth. On a shield that looks like it's glowing. I'm not gonna question it. Sometimes it's just better to not. Alright. Is there anything else I feel like I need to do here? Oh shit. It appears I might be losing my voice a little bit. Went years without streaming and then suddenly started streaming a shitload again. My throat apparently is not happy with that. I'm gonna see. I feel like I didn't, this here. I feel like I didn't do everything in here. I got a wisdom buff and, like, an intelligence buff in there. But I feel like there's probably more to do in there. I don't know. It definitely didn't feel complete. So I spoke with those two plaques. I looted everything.
It seems this statue has nothing to...
Alright. I thought maybe there was something here. But, like, it's not a crumbling wall that I can attack or anything.
The statue gazes at you in...
Are there any more statues here?
What might you
Oh.
be hiding?
Somehow missed this large vase. It was empty. Ah! Wait, there's a plaque here.
Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause?
Cleric of Shar. With Shar's words on your tongue and teachings in your heart, you can... or none can deny you.
Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree and approve.
Ah! Alright. +5 to Charisma. Not a particularly useful stat for me.
An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
Alright. Before I do this, it appears it's time for an ad break. The ads will start playing here in a moment. They last for 3 minutes. They turn off pre-rolls and mid-rolls for the next hour. I don't do anything in the meantime, so nobody misses out on anything. I will catch you in 3 minutes. Alright. The ads are done. I am back. So, Cleric of Shar. Take up the dagger, recite Shar's wisdom, and offer blood from your arm. Scroll of Revivify. I feel like I probably needed another one of those soon. Scroll of Blight's kind of worthless. Elixir of Necrotic Resistance could be okay. And the Angelic Reprieve is always, always appreciated. Now that's Angelic Slumber. What's Angelic Reprieve? Ah. Oh, okay. That's not that bad either. It's a short rest plus all level 1 and 2 spell slots. I can get behind that. Alright, we go back to Moonrise and start doing that stuff now.
Let's see what's to be said.
You're one of her blessed, aren't you? To hear her voice, I cannot imagine.
Back of the line. I'll be the first of us to swear to the General.
The Absolute herself called us here. They cannot stop us from seeing Zorel now. Where do you hail from?
Not all of us survived the shadows to stand here. My wife, my sons, they were unworthy.
That's a fucked up worldview. Alright, is there anything back this way?
You'd find better lodgings out in the war camp, True Soul. I know we're all one under the Absolute, but you do not want to bunk with an ogre.
You sure I don't? What if I'm into that?
Don't mind Mig and her meat sounds. It's just her brain slopping around in her skull.
Hush. Meat sounds above. Here.
I failed an insight check. Is it you?
No! Meg only small. This huge. In walls above. Maybe whole tower. You find meat. You share.
Alright, what do we have here? What is that? Hidden treasure. Sometimes I wish the game would give me a proper camera. It would make me happy. And I'd get to stop bitching about it. You know, win-win. Oh, wait, cracked wall. The hit has to deal at least 10 damage. Has piercing resistance.
Oh, action, not reaction. Show no mercy. No time to dally.
Aha! This was the hidden treasure.
On I go.
Neat. Is this some drunkard back here? Oh no, it's a cat? Well, one way to deal with cat.
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, furless one. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now.
You say you were sleeping. Sorry, your name is Steelclaw?
It is a name I earned through bloodshed and death. Unfortunately, the more ignorant here refuse to use it. Fluffers, they call me. Idiots.
Why would they call a furless cat fluffers? What? I agree. They're idiots. Slithering vermin, they're called tadpoles.
Their name matters not, merely their demise. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards!
Ah, yes, clearly. You know that tadpole's dead, right?
Lies, it merely pretends. But I'm a patient hunter. I will wait for it to stir, and then I will strike. Now I must return to my prey. It has been too long since it felt the bite of fear.
Oh, I see. There's a Mind Flayer tadpole jar there. That's funny. Oh no, it's just not even a jar, it's just the Mind Flayer tadpole. A big, thick, fat one.
Might find something useful.
Hello, Scrying Eye. I'm not doing anything suspicious. You can trust me.
Might be useful.
Yeah, I couldn't interact with the tadpole, sadly.
What do we have here?
Oh, can I climb up? I see. I have to go around this way. I suppose I could just use this ladder. Does this go anywhere interesting? Are there any chests or anything up here? That's mainly what I'm looking for. I'm not seeing anything interesting up here. What is the purpose? It looks like I can get into the main hall without having to go through the double doors there. Theoretically, if I was stealthy, I could go upstairs, potentially.
Sister.
I see.
Enough spiders in the dark.
Many legs, many voices, many eyes.
Alright. Let's see where these routes take us. I'm just trying to explore as much as possible before I have to actually progress stuff. This appears to have not taken me anywhere. This is not a crumbling wall. Ah, wait. I could jump here, then there, then up here. To a metal door. Alright, Gale.
Ready and willing.
I need you to... Featherfall? Negative. Alright, fine. I'll slot it. I'll take Featherfall over Magic Missile for the moment.
What's next?
This could be a terrible idea. I could end up aggroing the entirety of Moonrise doing this shit.
Let's try this way.
But I'm curious. What is in this room? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna pull back. Better safe than sorry. Ooh, this is a rough one. Okay, seriously, I just need to roll a 17. Alright. Just nat 20 it. No big deal. That looks a little suspicious.
Can't afford to stay idle.
There we go. I don't know what any of this is. It looks kind of scary, though.
My faith protects me. There's no time to waste. None shall see me. There is work to do.
Now, why is everybody there? Astarion.
Neither seen nor heard. I'm ready. This way.
Okay.
That's curious.
Balthazar's apprentice. There's a moon lantern here.
Useful for spying threats from afar, I suppose.
Any works by Mordenkainen must catch up on current events. No. Volo. Better a century of ignorance. In Vellum holds ink like no other. New copy of Swift and Sudden Death. Alright. Install a drain beneath the library's conventional medicine shelf. Wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones, and it will rust the spikes besides. A reminder, acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any requests to borrow from them must be given to me in advance, and are like to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Alright, I'm actually kind of curious on this. Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling as archery skirmishers and warg cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as disciplined phalanxes armed with half-pikes, and even the ones who can't be trained, march in step, can serve as prime catapult fodder. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is their profound respect for their priests, who lead the tribe members in their worship of all-conquering Maglubiet. Therefore, let the high priests of the 7 tribes of the southwest Sword Coast be invited to a grand council, where a feast where they will be well-fed, well-flattered, and well-lubricated, with jugs of plunk laced with mild paralytic. Priests will awaken with new guests in their crania and be led into docile devotion to a new and greater god than McLubiot, the Absolute. And trust me, where the priests go, their warriors will follow. I see. So that's how they did it.
Watch your back. A crooked touch.
I rolled a 1.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Derivation Cloak. When you poison a foe, heal yourself for 1d4 hit points. Okay, don't really care about that. It'll sell though.
Keep going.
Ooh, another engraved Githyanki disc.
Better take a look.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet.
Go on then, let's hear it.
The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon of Felaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more.
Alright, could Orpheus really be alive, do you think?
It is not just improbable, it is impossible. Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became. My Vash taught that the silver bells of Vlaakith's court still ring out before every hunt in celebration of the prince's defeat. As a child, I longed to hear them for myself, and sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Githraki.
Who is the great red dragon?
Tiamat's emissary. It was he who carried word that Mother Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith the First would preside as Queen of the Githyanki. The Felaman remains the Queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves.
Change the subject.
Third disc. Related to Orpheus, most likely.
This is a log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers. 10 days ago. After the state the Fallen One was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die. That's why, what it would have wanted. Not as if Cressa studying it is going to prove much. It was damaged in the attack far beyond what the mere tadpole could do. But she seems fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. I should not have, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped onto one of the nautiloids to be deployed, she has been inconsolable. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute. And now, my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Alright, let's check out these bookshelves.
Keep your distance, darling. Moving.
I see.
Time to strike.
Seriously? 2 nat 1s. Alright.
Can't afford to let up.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Got to concentrate.
Let me recite their demise.
I am fury. I am death.
Was someone there?
Poisons and venoms. I see.